I've just sort of tried to summarize what all of you have come up with and the panelists have shared. I mean, our goal was, how can we explore best practices of volunteer mobilization as they might play out in the social space? And so what I've heard everyone say, sort of in summary, is that in terms of recruitment, and I think this applies to recruitment for volunteering and also fundraising, that you want to make a personal appeal whenever possible. Some of you called people, you called them on the phone, which isn't necessarily social media, but you knew them personally, you were making a very personal ask, and you knew that they would do it for you. Or some of you who went right to Facebook chat, personal ask. Tell a compelling story. In some ways, what can make it compelling was the sense of urgency. And another, I'm participating in a funny game and I'm going to win some swag, help me out. I think if you always make your ask from your own point of passion and your story, why do I care about this? I care about it deeply, and you really should too, that people will sense your commitment to it and want to join you. Another thing that was talked about was making people feel like they're part of something larger than themselves. In the room, we tried to do that, making you all feel part of teams. You all added the BWE hashtag or the Beat Cancer hashtag to make people feel part of something larger than the game itself or larger than a simple tweet. We talked about easing people into commitment, get them to do something small first and work your way up. First, I just want you to send cupcakes to the bake sale, and next thing you know, you're the PTA president. Gotcha. So that's sort of in terms of recruitment and fundraising. In terms of volunteer management and retention, we've also found, and I don't think we've talked about this so much, but reporting back through social media about the collective impact. Hey, this is great. We've had, I don't think anyone did this, but we have 36 points. Help us get to 64. Sort of that helps make people feel part of the larger thing and want to carry on. We've talked a lot about making it easy to engage the first time. One thing we haven't talked about so much is that in terms of mobilizing people, you do want to make sure you're organized and that you don't waste their time. I think in the social space, it can be really important to involve volunteers in the planning and shaping of the project. So in an ideal world, if we had had you in the room 2 days ago, we might have asked you to ask your networks for help in the strategy. How can we do this? How can we make it better? Because in 2 days, we're going to play this game. How can Team 3 really win? Or how can Team 2 win? That would be another way to really involve people, is get them involved in the planning. This is a little bit for long-term engagement. Let's say we wanted to play this game for a year. Find ways to bring people together who are participating in something online, bring them together face-to-face, because you can deepen their commitment. You can take all of the sort of interesting nuances of online relationships and push them into the mores of real social relationships that we understand, and those can lead to greater commitment.